This is Coach and the Kid. I'm the Kid, and today Coach and I will be watching highlights of someone you may have forgotten about in the basketball scene. He was heralded as the next Kevin Durant, and he was expected to go number one in the 2023 draft. Emoni Bates. Now, at Memphis, where he went to college his first year, he didn't do too well. But when he went to Eastern Michigan for his second year in his home state, his stats blossomed to 19.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, while shooting 40% from the field, 33% from three, and 78% from free throw.
I just want to know one thing before we start this video, man. What journalism school did you go to?
Well, I haven't yet. I'm trying to be.
Okay. I'm just, what I'm saying, you using words like heralded and blossomed. I ain't teaching the word. I'm like, every time you come on here, you turn into Bryant Gumbel, who you don't know. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Are you practicing in your room? What's happening? You know what I'm saying?
I don't really practice what I'm going to say. I just try to sound professional when I'm talking about these players. So,
yeah, but just be yourself. You eloquent, man. You sound good, bro. We don't need to go into the heralded and the blossom unless that's what you want to do. But just be yourself, bro. Just be yourself. Give out the unique energy that you want to give. I ain't faking the funk with nobody. This me. Right? Yeah, I know how to put on the corporate too. We talking about sport. You gonna get the real coach. So give him the real kid. Let's go. If I can hit play.
And lead defender, very good passer as well. Emoni Bates, his first shot, leaves it short.
Got to do the Doug Collins. Start off with a layup or a free throw. Don't start off with a three, young fella.
Absolutely terrific. And
Water.
Showing off the moves.
He said, okay, I got the second one for you. Ain't like the first one. I got the second one.
That was a lot to put on his
That's good, D.
Because his handle is pretty solid. Watch this, just a little quick step off, little rhythm dribble, jumps in, knocks down with the ball.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah, John, that's one of the cool things about Summer League. It's not just
he didn't make that. I don't know what he was doing here with the ball. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I have never seen that.
That will get back to him for sure.
He doesn't have the greatest basketball IQ, as you'll see, but he knows how to get a bucket, especially when it comes to shooting. Good defensive play there. Let's go get on our horse. Get in the weight room.
Now, can he realize the potential?
Get in the weight room.
All right, let's see what Memphis drew up.
Do you have any information, Mr. Journalism Man, on why this dude, did you say where he was picked?
Yes, I said he was the 49th pick.
Why was Emoni Bates, who was supposed to be, this was supposed to be his draft, why was he the 49th pick? Do you have any information on that? Because I don't.
Well,
that's a simple play, but here's a guy
as you know, with Memphis College, there was the Penny Hardaway situation where he was accused of helping players more than he should have, and
which he was, which they all were.
Starting to get a little physical out here.
And I would think that perhaps most players from that college would have a negative reputation playing under him. Maybe that's why he went from Memphis to Eastern Michigan, and now he's trying to build his draft stock back up, even though he's already been drafted now. So,
but that's trash because all the schools was doing. I'm just glad all that's over. Man, all the schools was doing it, man. I can't tell you how many guys' careers have, been stopped or ruined or something because somebody got some gym shoes or, like some dudes got in trouble because the coach took them to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is hungry. They ain't got no money on them. The coach can't buy food and stuff. So I'm hoping that all this stuff is over with. Now, I happen to believe we're going the wrong way with paying these 15-year-olds millions of dollars, but, it happens in other sports. It happens in baseball. It happens in tennis. which you love. Who's the best player in tennis right now?
Currently, the number one player is Alcaraz, but we'll see after Wimbledon. Whoever wins between Alcaraz or Novak, the old guys are still kicking, will be number one.
How old is Alcatraz?
20?
Really? Okay. How long he been playing?
Wow.
John, that's one of the cool things about summer.
I knew about him a couple years ago, but players start probably at like 15, stuff like that. So I'm not sure of his exact time.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Tennis, like Venus, Serena, they was getting paid, man. So, I get, these are athletes just like anybody else. They should get their money. It's just, people need to learn how to take care of their money, and I do think it affects dudes' mentality, like Mikey Williams. He supposed to be, he was supposed to be one of the next dudes. And, I don't know anything about I'm talking completely out my neck right now. So, by all accounts, he's letting the money affect his play. So, but back to Emoni, there's no reason for him to go 49. In terms of right now, like, I don't even have to think about it. He's a better player than Wembanyama right now. Period. He is a better player than Wembanyama right now. He's a better shooter. He understands more about the U.S. game. You don't have to fix Emoni's shot. He's always been able to shoot since he was 12, 13 years old. You ain't got to fix his shot. Now, we could talk about defense. Like I said, his basketball IQ is not that great. He doesn't have elite handle, but he doesn't have to. He's back in the 90s, this dude would have been a top 5 pick. It's not even a question because, it was more traditional where the point guard had the ball and, shooting guard, small forward, if they could shoot, which a lot of them couldn't, they just stood out there and shot threes. So now the game expects more of these kids, and that's fine. But all teams need shooting. There's not one team in the NBA that doesn't ever need shooting. Right? And you need more than one guy that can shoot, because if that guy gets hurt, guess what? Now you don't have any shooters. So shooters are always going to have, a place. That's why, in my dreams, when I go to sleep at night, sometimes I feel like, I can play on a team, you know what I'm saying, because I can shoot. Now, no, that's not true. I can defend. I can pass. I'm just, 5'9", and, Joker's going to tower over me. But if you leave me open, I'm going to ask you, because I ain't going to hype myself up. If left open, what you think I would shoot from 3?
Well, if no one contested you,
that's open, bro.
Yes, but even when you're open, those players be closing the distance so fast. Wide open PJ Tucker.
You think he would have had a chance?
Even though PJ Tucker's not a good shooter.
I don't know. Who do you have the home run derby?
Him wide open.
Pete Alonso?
Whatever.
Done a really good job.
35%.
Good job by Emoni Bates. Hitting the passing lane, trying to go.
You don't think I'm a 40% free throw shooter? I mean, I'm saying not free throw, 3-point shooter, wide open, bro. Wide open is more. You gotta make 50-60% of your wide open threes to even have a chance to hit 35. Bottom line is I can hit the open shot, period. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I ain't going to be able to give you nothing else at the NBA level. But Emoni, he has the length. You know what I'm saying? He knows the game. Even though, like I said, basketball IQ is not the best. He doesn't have any conditioning issues. As I see, like Kenny Lofton, looking tired in the mud. That's what's going to hurt him. He looked tired. Look, he ain't running. He's slow-footed. Look at him standing in the lane. He don't know what to do. What was that defense? See, you ain't got that problem with Emoni. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for the kid. And I think he's going to stick, and I think he's going to help Cleveland.
He's not talking about me.
No, I'm rooting for you, too. I'm always rooting for you, kid. I'm talking about Emoni Bates right now, but yeah,
I'm just making sure the audience knows who you talking about.
the audience knows. Get out of here, man. We gonna keep watching him. I hope he play the whole summer league and he don't punk out like somebody else. But we said we was gonna leave him alone until he play again. So, but Imani's, barring injury, man, he's gonna be all right.
Bates up and under, lays it in.